Here is why Lucifer 5B is going to be the best season yet. The Netflix original series Lucifer has taken the world by storm and proved itself to be one of the Netflix's greatest and most highly anticipated shows. Netflix purchased the show from Fox a few years ago, and since then, fans haven't been able to get enough. Lucifer has finally returned for its 5th season. However, due to issues with the pandemic, Netflix was forced to break Season 5 into 2 parts. With Season 5B just around the corner, we think you'd agree that it is shaping up to be the greatest season yet. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like button and ring the notification bell for more great content. The writers of Lucifer have been hard at work with the plot of the 6th and final season of the show. However, fans have become outraged by the lack of progress on Season 5B, the second half of the 5th season that was released in August of 2020. Due to the unforeseen pandemic, Netflix was forced to break the season into 2 parts. We can't help but wonder, what's going on? The show writers finally spoke up about the remainder of the season and admitted that they had no clue when the season would be released. Imagine that, writing a show for the better part of a decade, yet having no idea when or if it will make it to television. That is everyday life for Lucifer showrunners. The series has faced one tragedy after another, with Fox canceling the series in 2018. Though Netflix wasn't about to let that go down, so they purchased the show and continued the storyline, much to the pleasure of fans across the globe. The team announced on Twitter that they don't know when viewers should expect the remainder of Season 5. They stated, "We know everyone wants to know, trust us. We're dying to let you know." Same with the trailer. Lucifer showrunner Amenadiel tweeted a response to fans and said, "Oh, my dearest demons, if only I knew. We'll tell you as soon as we know and are given the green light to share." What makes this situation all the more infuriating is that while Netflix hasn't finished up work on Season 5B, they have already tasked the writers with scripting Season 6, the final season of the series. The writers have begun to release details about the upcoming season, such as the names of some of the episodes. One such episode is titled "The Murder of Lucifer Morningstar," leaving many fans to question the fate of their favorite hero or villain. I'm not quite sure. The writers may be just teasing with us with the title of the episode, but no one knows for sure. Even though we don't have a release date for Season 5B, we learned that filming for the season has concluded and that the footage is in the hands of editors and showrunners at Netflix. There have been obvious delays while getting the show ready for release, and fans have been on edge, wanting a conclusion to the many cliffhangers that were left behind in the first half of the season. To make matters worse, Netflix hasn't been wasting any time. We found out that not only has filming for Season 5B concluded, but filming for Season 6 has now begun. The cast returned to set in September of 2020 to begin working on the final installment for the series. There have been rumors and speculation that Season 5B may premiere in early 2021, maybe as soon as April. But we don't have any confirmation of this from Netflix. For now, we will simply have to wait and see. While the second half of Season 5 may still be up in the air, the showrunners have revealed that Dan will most likely be requiring one of Lucifer's favors. But what will it be? The writers have been tight-lipped about the new season, but that didn't keep members of the staff from teasing fans time and time again. Many fans are beginning to wonder how this favor could change the dynamic of the relationship between Dan and the infamous devil himself. TV Line spoke about the new season and answered some of the questions fans have been asking. In an interview, Amenadiel explained there will be an episode that brings all the issues Lucifer and Fan have had over the years ahead. This was a relief to many viewers who have been dying to know how the relationship between Dan and Lucifer will change now that he knows about his true identity. What would you do if you found out that your close friend from the last several years was actually the devil in disguise? To make matters worse, what would you think if you found out that your former romantic interest was created for this person, and their entire life had been to fulfill a single goal of being the devil's lover. I don't know about you, but those are some pretty heavy thoughts. So, understandably, Dan has been on the edge of his seat about this newfound revelation. Over the years, Dan and Lucifer have faced one challenge after another. Both of these men were challenging one another to one-up Chloe, the incredible detective that is oh so charming, thoughtful, and talented. Dan and Lucy have been enemies for as long as they have worked together, largely because Lucifer can't seem to leave Chloe alone. When Dan found out that Lucifer was truly the devil, this threw a wrench in their relationship that will not be easily mended. Dan was so shocked by this news that he went as far as to attempt to take Lucifer's life while at his penthouse. Fear, deception, and panic are obvious emotions to feel when you find out that your friend has been lying to you about his identity for all these years. Lucifer learned that he was once again invulnerable, meaning Dan's attacks couldn't hurt him. While Lucifer wasn't harmed, he still set out for revenge and plotted a prank against Dan. The team behind the Lucifer social media accounts have been working hard to bring fans reviews of the upcoming seasons. These previews came in the form of video clips. Near the end of the first clip, we learn that Chloe is beginning to question things about Lucifer's past, as well as wonder about Lucifer's father, God. Chloe asks Lucifer where God took his family, but we are never given an answer. A second clip was posted that took us on a look back at the events that took place in the first half of the season, as well as giving us a preview of things that will likely be revealed in Season 5B, such as Lucifer's dear old dad needing to ask him a very important question. Aside from these jaw-dropping previews, we also found out that both Maren Dungy and Brianna Hildebrand will be appearing in the final season. Maren will be taking on the role of Sonia, a police officer with no sense of humor but a longing for justice. Sonia gets along very well with Amenadiel, and we learn that the two of them will likely form a relationship throughout the final season. Brianna Hildebrand will portray Rory, an angel who is very rebellious and looking for a fight. She plans on following in Lucifer's footsteps, but little does she know that Lucifer isn't the role model he may appear to be. All of this and more will be revealed throughout Season 5B and Season 6. But we can't help but wonder how a show that was canceled by its original network way back in September of 2014, DC and Fox announced that they were developing a television series based on Lucifer, a character from the Sandman series. The new show would be a very loose adaptation scheduled to premiere in January of 2015. However, by May of 2018, Fox decided to pull the plug on the series and canceled Lucifer, leaving many fans sorely disappointed. Just a month later, Netflix announced that they had acquired the rights to Lucifer and that the series would return for a fourth season. Less than a year later, in May of 2019, the show premiered once again. Netflix ordered just 10 episodes for Season 4. However, when Season 5 rolled around, the network requested a total of 16 episodes, though the season was obviously forcibly split into two parts, Season 5A and Season 5B. The show was screened and received high ratings from all of its viewers. Viewers were impressed by the amazing cast, particularly Tom Ellis. But some reviews couldn't help but wonder if Lucifer would just be another boring crime drama. Thankfully, they were dead wrong. Lucifer quickly became one of the most original comedic shows on television. Though that didn't stop the first season from getting trashed on by critics, gaining a score of just 49% on Rotten Tomatoes. Thankfully, this turned around very quickly, and the show received a 100% positive rating in its second, third, and fourth seasons. Season 5 is likely just around the corner, and we couldn't be more excited. This season is shaping up to be the best thus far, and we can't wait to finally have answers to all of our burning questions. Let us know what conclusions are you most looking forward to in Season 5. But that's all for now. Be sure to hit that like button and ring the notification bell for more great videos.